But coming back from the back side of the trail, the first part of it is the hardest part. Come on, thank you. Hiking Tom's Thumb this morning. Probably on the second half right now on the way up. What happened?
What's that?
What'd you say?
I said, you going live now?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Morning.
Stayed back. You know, the rubbish bin, like things just like funny. And then yeah, she would have to leave.
Gotta be polite on the trail, right? Little trail courtesy.
It's nice to see everybody understands the etiquette here.
Yes.
Ascending hikers have it right away. It doesn't work like that on every hill.
No, in fact, I think when I went down earlier, some folks even started getting upset. I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm moving a little quicker too.
I always thank people, even though it's what
Yo,
you're
how was
supposed
it?
to do, I still thank them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I told you I'd be back. Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I was like, boom.
Yeah?
Were there any
I
hawks?
know it was cheesy, but
Were there any
That's
hawks
all right.
on the front side? They nest up on the front of that cliff.
well, you know, I didn't notice any hawks. No.
You have to kind of
Yeah.
go up over the rocks a little bit. And
It was good. Worth it, yeah?
It's
All right.
That was a great deal. Yeah, it is. Morning.
Getting up there. Almost.
We're getting close to the first saddle.
Pretty much a happy maker. That's a happy maker. Donuts. It makes people happy.
Of course it does. Just saying the word makes people happy. Woo!
What are we 4x?
Yes, exactly. Got to get my Jeep skills.
I saw that.
That's all right. So did everybody else.
He was graceful though, wasn't he?
Smooth. That's what I trained for, the fall.
Yeah, this is definitely a boot trail, my friend.
Well,
Loose stuff here.
so what it looks like is you just can't stop.
Yeah.
It's when you stop that you got the
I
issue.
wiped out like that in the Grand Canyon. And
Yeah.
it wasn't fun. So, you're on the last stretch. And
How many times have you hiked the Grand Canyon?
twice.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're good.
Sounds fantastic though.
So, took South Kaiba both times. And I had paired up with this gal who came from Texas to do it with us. She was Iranian too. She was a defector. And we had got before we could see the river was close. We had maybe another half a mile of trail going down. And trails are so worn there that they like beat up.
Here
So
we
the
go.
middle's like there's a gully. It's all gravel on the sides. Kind of like this. And I have my poles tucked under my arm. Because I figured the worst was over. I just finished eating. I was all rested. And my left foot put it down
Right out from underneath.
and I skidded
Go ahead, brother.
on this part of my shin.
Enjoy. Have fun, man. Enjoy your day.
By the time I stopped sliding, which was about 10, 15 feet,
Oh no. Dang. 10, 15 feet.
I had dirt caked on my shin. She says to me, "Are you okay?" I said, I'll tell you in a minute. Here you come. Nice photo bomb.
Yes, sir. Good opportunity.
She goes, you okay? I said, I'll tell you in a minute. Took about 15 seconds. And then blood started coming through the dirt.
Oh, what?
So,
And you didn't even notice?
well, I knew I chafed it. It hurt. Basically, road rash is what I did.
Yeah.
And so I start bleeding all over the place.
And you're still laying down too?
Yeah, so we stopped and I got, you always bring wipes on a hike like that. So took about 7 or 8 wipes to clean it up. I mean, I was bleeding down into my sock and I was all fucked up. So,
And that was just from a little slide like that, like I just did.
so I was barked up for the rest of the hike. When I got back, Sharon was like, what the hell happened to your leg? And by that time I was like, oh, it looks good now. You should have seen it 2 days ago.
Did you look like you got in a motorcycle accident?
Yeah, it looked like I
Yeah, we still got to go up, man.
looked like I crashed a bike.
Yeah. Wow. It's amazing what a little gravel will do.
Yeah,
We underestimate nature sometimes, don't we?
I found out the hard way.
Yeah, we were out at the Salt River riding quads, and it's actually at Lake Roosevelt, excuse me. And there was no water, it's summer, or right before summer. Buddy had a nice, quick quad, and I was racing it out on the river rock, ran into a tree.
Yeah.
That was not an enjoyable experience for sure.
Thank you.
I'd never slip and fall down the Grand Canyon either, so
Well,
that sounds like that might have been fun, brother.
it was one of those things where I got careless at the wrong time.
Were you just not paying attention?
No, I should have had my sticks out.
Oh, gotcha, yeah, because you said they were under
But I
your
was
arm.
like, ah, I'm almost down.
Famous last words.
So when he was going in, said something, and I looked at Dave and he looked at me, and I said, well, we got to
Morning,
have a
guys.
coffee. I go, yeah, that'd be good. And then I was just,
I know who you're rooting for.
yeah. Hey,
You
go
got
Pat.
Patriot Pat on there, man. That's
Oh,
throwback.
I got the T-shirt too.
There you go.
So,
I'm pulling for him.
yeah, me
But
too.
yeah, Super Bowl Sunday, baby. Who you going for? Who you going for? New England, huh?
I'm rooting for the Pats. So I've never been a Seahawks fan.
No?
Nope. Probably by virtue of adopting the Cards when I moved here. Seattle was always the team we rooted against.
That's true. That's true. I had a couple of friends that were Eagles fans for a while too. Then they got converted.
Usually they're from Philly.
Yeah. Or they like a particular.
My favorite SCP, I don't know which one it is, but it's the Plague Doctor.
Oh, is your for
I love the Plague Doctor.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm like such a nerd on it. It's like mostly embarrassing.
One it is, but it's the Plague Doctor.
Oh, is your for
I love the Plague Doctor.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm like such a nerd on it. It's like mostly embarrassing.
We
Yeah.
hiked Sedona for a week. This one kicked my butt.
Ah,
Okay, I can do that.
You'll be all
we're
right.
getting there.
You have to use
Just got to go down and around.
Oh, that's fun.
Just well, it's not really climb.
We
Yeah.
hiked Sedona for a week. This one kicked my butt.
Ah,
Okay,
Here.
I can do that.
You'll be all
we're
right.
getting there.
You have to use
Just got to go down and around.
Oh, that's fun.
Just well, it's not really climbing. It's just
Almost there.
This is a
See?
little more struggle than I thought I was going to be in for today.
Doing all right.
Okay.
We're gonna make it. I'm the one who almost died.
This means I have to get on the hill.
That's it.
We got to get back at it.
Make it happen a little bit more. Check out this sweaty hair.
The rest of me feels good. My limbs, not my lungs. Gravy.
Limbs are doing all right though.
Gravy.
Limbs are doing all right though. Morning.
He literally first time ever doing. Kind of see what the rest of the trek looks like. So where we're coming up on?
We're on Tom's Thumb right now.
Saddle I was telling you about where they have all the viewpoints.
We're about to be able to see virtually everywhere in the valley.
It's pretty cool. You'll like it.
Up here straight ahead.
Yeah.
So we're coming to the point where we should be able to see east, far east, like Mesa area. And then we're pretty far northeast right now. So we should be able to see way out to Cave Creek and maybe even to Glendale Stadium if we're lucky. I don't know how well the camera's gonna do with that type of view, but we'll get up there and see. We're almost there. Almost. Almost.
Yeah, it feels so good when you wind back. One of the things I like about this hill is it has relief.
Yeah, like you get some flats.
There's relief.
There's a lot of step out points too for some courtesy. Almost there, see. Almost there. So we're gonna make our first big stop right up behind me up ahead there. Check everything out. We gotta climb a little bit first. Yeah, we get out of the shade there. Sun's pretty bright.
You're not gonna have a whole lot of shade.
It's all right. We're running back down, right?
That's one of those. I'll see you at the bottom, bro.
It's like 2.5 miles so far. We still got about a mile.
I try to run back down. I'll blow out what's left of my meniscus.
You have two. I mean, yes, you need one per leg, but
Blow out what's left of my meniscus.
you have two. I mean, yes, you need one per leg, but I hear they can do really great things with knee surgery.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably be a kid.
I hear they can do really great things with knee surgery.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably be a candidate for another 5 or 6 years.
Yeah?
Well,
Think we can prevent that?
I hope not. I mean, I hope we can prevent it, but I've done a lot to my. I mean, hiking I started late, but you know, I used to be a drummer. I used to go up high ladders and commercial painters, did a lot of strenuous stuff on my knees over the years.
God.
So, I don't have the normal wear and tear.
Morning, guys. All right, let's check it out.
This is not the overlook, but this is a nice overlook. This is the one I was telling you about. Look at there. There's some really cool little offshoots.
I love the rock formations. Check this out. Arizona, baby. McDowell Mountains. Gotta be careful. We might be walking up on some wildlife, so We'll be cautious. Check out the rock formations.
There's also a junction. So there's also a place when you get up to the top here, you can break off and trail around the front side and go back down to the
Look how
gateway.
amazing that is. That's absolutely
So you
stunning.
got 3 different trails that funnel back down the gateway. So when we get to the little scenic thing, which is at the junction there, if you go left there, I think it's Brown's Ranch or one of those.
No.
So it'll take you all the way around. This is just an overlook way.
See, we're making it.
Oh, we screwed
We're
up.
making it.
Well, you followed us. That was your first
Well,
I
that
got it.
no, I thought it looks like a thumb.
No, so what you're doing,
We're getting
I
close.
see now. I see these people.
and there's a little,
Yeah.
little viewpoint thing over there, which is
Now
really
that
cool.
looks a little more like a thumb, though, huh?
So
Where?
Yeah. But when you get to the front of it, you can start to see it now. When you get to the front of that, it really,
It's like a
You
thumb.
can
it
see the
looks
whole
like a
thing.
thumb.
Yeah.
It looks like a big, yeah.
Morning, guys.
Like I said,
Good morning.
here's the thumb, and then I get up there. Oh, okay.
You're like, oh, I'm standing on it.
And it's a big photo op here too. A lot of pictures of people, doing this and doing this thumb
You
and all that.
made me come this extra way.
You're welcome.
It was worth it though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've done an inordinate amount of abuse on the rooms up here. Okay, this is where the sticks come in real handy. You just dig in. Okay, this is where the sticks come in real handy. You just dig in. Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, if that's the plan and you've got purpose, right? Like, that's
You
cool.
know what my attitude is about that? Choose a smaller hill.
But yeah,
Pick a smaller hill and get to the top.
yeah, there's a lot of them.
My attitude is about that. Choose a smaller hill.
But yeah,
Pick a smaller hill and get to the top.
yeah, there's a lot of them here.
If you want to make the big climb, you go, okay, what do I
But do all of it.
just do? Because if you do halfway and then you're looking up at the summit, you're going to taste it. I don't know. That's just me. Just me.
Nah, I don't disagree. That's what it's all about, getting to the top. Battling through when you don't want to anymore. Doing the hard things. Doing the things that are difficult. Well, that's the only way to get better.
Remember when I couldn't have hiked up a third of this hill. So I feel like I was going to have a coronary. I couldn't have hiked up a third of this hill. So I feel like I was going to have a coronary. So I feel like I was going to have a coronary.
It was real polite on the trail this morning.
I decided to get on the treadmill and try my hand. It was pathetic. I was like ashamed of myself. The loop, you can loop this. The loop, you can loop this all the way to the gateway. And I don't know what I was thinking. That's pinnacle. I have a little circular this all the way to the gateway. And I don't know what I was thinking. That's pinnacle. I have a little circular
It's easy to be young and confused
So
too.
look to your left.
Is that Fountain Hills?
Yep.
No.
Fountain Hills, huh?
Yeah.
We're
You can
looking
literally
like over the
you can loop all the way around.
I'm coming out here running from Scottsdale, Rio Verde to Fountain Hills in a couple of weeks. Who's with me? I mean that. Who's coming with me? We'll start at the beginning here. We'll maybe get a couple of weeks. Who's with me? I mean that. Who's coming with me? We'll start at the beginning here. We'll maybe get somebody to park up. We'll go for a nice jog.
A jog. Nice 20-mile jog.
I think I'm playing, yeah. It's about 20, 22, something like that.
If you want
End
to
to end.
the whole mountain, it's something like that, yeah.
You know, how fun. We got the Spartan race next weekend, so I need to recover from that.
Are you doing the Spartan?
Yep.
Nice.
But I figure what don't kill you makes you stronger. Is that what they say?
They do say that, don't they?
They do say that. I've never been the one that
My
says
answer
that.
to that is, who are they?
Yes. They must be the ones that lived. Or they were the spectators.
Who the hell are they?
We were just up there a minute ago. We were just up there a minute ago. It's just what they wanted you to believe.
Hey, so is this TikTok thing? Is it your hobby, or is that something you want to eventually make into a? Is it your hobby, or is that something you want to eventually make into a?
Maybe a little bit of both. So I'm in real estate and I'm also a personal trainer. So post all my hikes online. Content very specifically. Post all my hikes online. Content very specifically for some online coaching tools.
Lord, I've heard it's a very different. Lord, I've heard it's a very different.
Much prettier. Much better.
Is
Down your.
I don't want to do it again.
Well, we started.
We did it.
That's
we
pretty
did
good.
south,
Down
back to south,
No,
and
we
then
did
back to south.
Right Angel.
Yeah, but south rim is south rim,
Right.
and everyone.
Not doing any work.
And
That's-
at the end, I'm like, I've got to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met some folks.
That's next.
And
That's
at the end, I'm like, I've got to come back.
yeah.
Yeah, we met some folks.
That's next.
They were.
That's next.
They were.
I'm gonna get up here real quick. Get us a view. Some really nice people. Some really nice people out here on the trail.
Oh, there's a wink link.
I hit some gravel and my leg went underneath me, and I skidded down about 15 feet.
Oh, you were lucky.
And I got up and
Looks like something. I don't know if it's a thumb.
the history lesson. That's really an interesting cat.
Yeah.
That's really an interesting cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Like you just taking stuff up now.
like crane monk down or something.
Guys, I'm going to start this if I may.
Got it.
You got it.
You definitely want to listen to this belly.
Let's put your hike into perspective. Camelback Mountain. Can you point it out to me from up here?
No.
The center row of mountains, the one all the way to the left, to the top. Camelback Mountain is 2,706 feet above sea level. The parking lot down there that you started at is 100 feet higher than the top of that mountain. 2706, 2814. So all that huffing and puffing you did coming up here today, blame it on the altitude. You started at 2,800 feet above sea level. We're now up over 38 for the prettiest view in the valley. Bar none. But you had to come up 2.2 miles to get it. All right, the thumb itself.
2.2.
It's 140 feet tall. There are at least 7 different rock climbing routes on it up there. When the sun does hit it like it's starting to do now, you can see the row of bolts around the center of it. They're silver in color. The white spots that you see all over the thumb, they're not marks from our climbers. Those are perches for our prairie falcon that are nesting up there right now. Back in the 70s, there was a man by the name of Tom Cruiser. There was a Tom. He was a major rock climber for the entire valley back then, and he used to climb for the Arizona Mountaineering Club. which is still around today. But while he was with the club, apparently he was the first one in the club to climb that rock, so the club dubbed it Tom's Thumb. Now the city of Scottsdale, they come along now, many years later, and says, well, we'd like to turn this into a preserve. We don't want to call it the city of Scottsdale. They come along now, many years later, and says, well, we'd like to turn this into a preserve. We don't want to call it Tom's Thumb because Tom hasn't passed away yet. Normally you have to be passed away to have your name put on something to be recognized by the state. Well, there must have been a little negotiating going on back then, because back in the 70s it was Tom's Thumb. It's Tom's Thumb today. And Tom, he's 81 years old. Alive and kicking, and Tom is not going anywhere anytime soon that I know of. So you're only going to find alive and kicking, and Tom is not going anywhere anytime soon that I know of. So you're only going to find Tom's name on our local maps. 66. He was the first one ever to climb that rock. 19. And that is your history lesson for the day. Well, I have everybody's undivided. A couple of things that I'd like to go over with you now. Number one, no one has a bad day on my ship, right guys? No one else if we had to take down. All because we have to be cautious on the down. Number two, if you're into taking pictures, other than the one that I am about to take for you now, I want to be cautious on the down. Number two, if you're into taking pictures, other than the one that I am about to take for you now, I want to tell you about one on the other side of the valley, down the hill. When you get back up to the top of that hill, there's going to be a sign on the right side that's going to say Prairie Falcon Overlook. When you see the sign on the right, I want you to walk up to the top of the hill to the left. At the very end of that hill, you're going to find two pinnacle rocks. Make sure you stop and get that one on the right. That's what you'll look like.
Got it.
Right. Who's ready for a photo now? That's what you'll look like.
Got it.
Right. Who's ready for a photo now?
This guy's amazing.
Which one is Camelback?
The one that's just to the right. So the middle one is the top of Camelback, yeah. That's a head. You follow hump, that's a head. And then Joya is the trail. You follow hump, that's a head. And then Joya is the trail that goes up, way up the spine. You see the little crevasse there? That's where you guys. That's
All the way to the left.
Well, then way up the spine. You see the little crevasse there? That's where you guys.
All the way to the left.
Well, then that's a whole Phoenix Preserve trail. That's a whole Phoenix Preserve trail. Trails
Well,
in
when
the
are
middle.
you going?
But that is the top of the pathway.
I'm sending JV, but I gotta get your fingers with the right idea.
But you can see the head. That's the camel's head. The little part where it slopes down.
Laying this way.
Yeah, but I want your finger right where we hike. That you're gonna be pointing. And you're gonna have to.
So when you get down towards there, when you start getting closer, that's where the very front of the head is where the praying monk rock is, and it actually does look like a
Praying monk.
praying monk.
Just like Tom's Thumb.
The front of the head is where the praying monk rock is, and it actually does look like a
Praying monk.
praying monk.
Just like Tom's Thumb.
What's that?
It's like Tom's Thumb.
I mean, well,
Just-
think about it. It's just sort of a lone.
So when we climb up by the
You
head.
gotta stand. Yep, so you gotta.
Yep. There's where all the ropes are. You guys want to picture the two of you?
Now you gotta go.
I was gonna,
I gotta get over.
I was gonna say,
I'm all of a
Look,
sudden-
lapels,
that's-
unless you're Alex
You
Honnold,
gotta
and you'll
tell
just
me where to
climb the
point,
damn
'cause
thing.
Yeah.
You're right on.
That
That
one.
guy is nuts.
Put a little chalk on your hands and go.
Did you watch him do the skyscraper?
No, not yet.
Holy,
A little up.
it's, I watched him do El Capitan.
Got it.
3 years.
Check
No, but
this
I
out.
didn't get you in it.
I,
I want you in the picture.
And I saw how huge it was.
He's right behind
Put
you.
it in perspective.
Got it.
you were like, no, sir.
Sir, thank you for those
For the history lesson.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to talk to Jay. I talked to him.
My man here, take a picture of us in front of the thumb.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let me cue it up. My man here, take a picture of us in front of the thumb.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let me cue it up for you, my friend.
Well, no bad days up here now.
That's right.
As I said, I had to helicopter somebody up here yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
They slipped him.
Below. You can see a little white.
Get us a picture in front of the thumb. Got it.
Good job. Hey, thanks for coming out, guys. We do appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you, brother.
There's all kinds of shit in here. Let's go a little further with that if you're right. Let's go a little further with that if you're right. He's in a lot of stuff too. He looks like it too, but he reminds me so much of that guy.
Like Jeffrey Rush? Is that his name?
No. He's a guy who's bald like him too. He's been in a ton of stuff.
Oh, I know who you're talking. Oh, you're. Is that his name?
No. He's a guy who's bald like him too. He's been in a ton of stuff.
Oh, I know who you're talking. Oh, you're talking.
Watching him do the helicopter. We went to Yosemite a couple of 3-4 years ago. Oh no, actually it was in October. Right there, big space. And yeah, I did my entire face in 3 hours. No problems.
Yeah. Guy is at it.
You can't see if there's a hawk's nest up here, man. That sometimes you can see if they're up there nesting. It doesn't look like where that where the that foliage is up there. They nest up there a lot.
Clearly. Yo, he got me with the Nike thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I bought it.
That was funny.
The two of us.
Right down there.
I do the old school selfie. I don't have the selfie stick.
You two could own a house right down there.
All right, let's see if I can get an upshot.
Boom.
Duck down, Tommy boy.
All right.
We also, I could.
All right.
We also, I could.
Get one with the camera angle down.
What do you mean, like up this way?
Yeah. You
Oh, there you go.
We did that before.
It's all about perspective, right?
I think the second one might even. You were like turning away on the second one. Now that first one's better. On the second one. Now that first one's better.
I mean, I do really. The nice thing is I recovered quickly. And that's important.
I would like to be curious with I was wearing a Longhorns hat, and the other guy was wearing a tuck.
Now we gotta go back down.
Yeah, let me take a down shot here. I always like taking pictures when it's up on top. Wasting a little.
When I was doing research, it was like, it's not that it's hard, because it's gradual, it's that it's long.
Had Texas Tech and Texas on the same. Guy was just up here with a Texas Tech shirt on. Texas Tech shirt on. Seeing all kinds of gear up here.
Dude.
It's like as competitively, he jumped from the top of that onto this one and jumped over. He was doing like parkour, and I was like, hey, what? And his mom's on the other side, and I said, hey, you might want to keep an eye on him. And she's like, oh, he's okay.
Wow.
Like
I had two boys, one a monkey, older one not a monkey.
Yeah. Who broke more bones?
Boys, one a monkey, older one not a monkey.
Yeah. Who broke more bones?
Neither.
Wow.
Neither.
That's like unheard of.
Even a lacrosse player. Oh, my son broke both his thumbs. So
Okay. All right, that counts.
at the same time.
Oh, jeez. So they asked doing what? Okay. All right, that counts.
At the same time.
Oh, jeez. So they asked doing what?
On a corrugated barrel, and his fingers went in the barrel. His thumbs. And
Snow ski.
Snowboard was. He came in. I worked at the ski area. He came in and he like put his.
It's about right.
He stood in front
But he
of
did not die.
He did not
No,
die.
he did not die.
It's all right. He's okay. He lived. You told the story.
All as I told him was, I'm not wiping your butt.
That ought to be a challenge.
They're all made great. None of them do it justice.
No,
So it's like, what do
not
you
a single bit.
do?
You can't get any of it into perspective. Like not like
Great. None of them do it justice.
no,
So it's like, what do
not a single bit.
you
You can't get any of it into perspective. Like not like you are up here.
It looked like I just cut
So short, you.
me and my
700 miles.
At elevation, that's why that first part is so tough. You're already elevated.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. That one kicked my butt. Oh, I skied Breckenridge 10 days
It's
ago.
all relative
But
to the elevation.
I was gonna say, but to ascend, what 4,300? I mean, that's pretty cool. 38.
That's pretty.
That like that.
Yeah, and it's just.
And that first 1,400 was like
I know,
serious.
I was like, Jesus.
It's amazing.
If you attempt
We made it.
that is, to me, it's the toughest climb in town.
Yeah.
It's straight up.
Yeah.
It's Scott Stairmaster. It's the only way. There is not any relief on it. You
It's-
look up and it's like, oh.
I
oh,
appreciate
wow.
that there isn't a whole lot of switchbacking though. Like I don't like.
Yeah, that's
See, I
the
like
other,
that.
I don't mind. Well, so on Payaso, it's so long.
There isn't any
This way,
switchbacking, really.
you just keep going.
Yeah, it's a stair
So
climb.
you're just kind of literally up against it, climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
like-
every once in a while you'll cut back through, but it's not.
It's
I
basic.
don't enjoy. Maybe it's the monotony of like the
Turning.
back and forth. Yeah, I don't run on treadmills. Like
It's-
stuff
no, I
like
get it.
that.
It's
not-
basically like climbing the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
It's what
But
You
it's
would
so
love it.
amazing.
You would love
Yeah, I
it.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
He does a stair.
What'd you think though? Coming up here, not so bad.
No.
It's pretty.
Yeah, you're
I
already
had a hard
elevated.
time.
Yeah.
That's why it's always a little cooler up
Only
here.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, wow.
about 3 or 4 degrees cooler.
No, that's great. We're thinking we're gonna play golf in the afternoon. What the hell? We gotta do something this morning.
This is it.
Yeah.
Good choice, my friend. Good choice.
Hey guys, nice talking to you both.
You too. Be safe on the way down. Have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy golf.
Yeah.
And again, you know, nice talking to you both.
You too. Be safe on the way down. Have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy golf.
Yeah.
And again, you don't pay me for my contribution for this? You send a check around?
I could. Yeah. What was your name? Say it loud and clear.
Enjoy.
Going down part.
I'm inside these pants before they fall off.
Because it's the gravel really. Because it's the gravel really. I would.
As much as possible, yeah. Back. Like Fat Joe said.
I've got one last question for you. My wife
Said.
I've got one last question for you. My wife
I don't know what they call it.
I love them. There's so many different species.
Oh my god.
Like when you go up everything's pinpoint.
I love them. There's so many different species.
Oh my god.
Like when you go up everything's pinnacle peak, which is just they have all kinds of little signs with the
Oh, what you're looking at?
yeah, what you're looking at, all the different cactus.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what they call that. There's got to be what, a couple hundred species of cactus at least. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Golf course down there in the middle of the.
Yeah, that's I think that's one of the tree courses actually.
Yeah, I think True. Is that True North? No. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. Well, no, True North is closer to Pinnacle, so I guess that's
Yeah, that's north. Well, no. That might be DC.
It's hard to tell. I lose my perspective up here a little bit.
That actually might be DC, because right there's Westworld, yeah.
Oh yeah, and you can see the stadium.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm looking at? Is that TPC down there?
Right here in front of us.
To the left.
I think TPC's actually out here.
Be able to see the stadiums and all that. Be able to see the stadiums and all that. The 101. Well, there's Scottsdale Airport. Yeah, there's Scottsdale Airport. So
Straight out here to the right.
to the right. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
We're so high that everything looks. We're so high that everything looks so close. That's easy. That runway there is 42 minutes away.
Yeah.
That's easy. That runway there is 42 minutes away.
Yeah.
We're looking at dead center there is about an hour and
Yeah.
20 minutes away, maybe.
Definitely going to be at least.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now we gotta get back down, guys.
So he loves doing this. guess they are up there. They are up there, the prairie falcons. I just couldn't see them. One time we were out there on that side, we just were, you could see them. I noticed it all.
Raw.
It's funny, I passed this one by.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said Tempe, right?
Well, he could be playing the Raven or
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said Tempe, right?
well, he could be playing the Raven or one of those guys. I don't know how you get in front of that thing.
And my baby in a single room. I said, don't leave that.
So the Alex Honnold
Can't see him now anyway.
Maybe he did it on Capricorn, like that. That was still hard. He had way more to hold on to and kind of a path to get up there with the Taipei 101, because that's the building he did. The 101 stories to the platform, and then another 20 Taipei 101, because that's the building he did. The 101 stories to the platform, and then another 20 stories to the very top.
That was a skyscraper?
Yeah. And he made it look easy. I mean, and he did it in like an hour and 20 minutes. The idea that you're not only going to climb that much, and he took a 10-minute break. And he stay up there.
Yeah. Yep.
Stay there.
Wait for the window washers. Those are all done by drone, huh?
That's the thing, is stay there.
Wait for the window washers. Those are all done by drone, huh?
That's the thing, is there's no window up there. Yeah, I would have.
Morning. I don't believe. Get this all. It's just a mindset.
It is. Agreed. You're already elevated to begin with. Going live again?
Yep, we're on the descent now.
T squared live.
We're Tales from the Trail.
TikTok. Well, that's a good one too, though. T squared would be trail talk too.
Trail talk.
I could call it T squared. There you go.
Love it.
I thought it was a pretty novel idea. You know, because after one particularly interesting trail walk, we were talking about everything under the sun. This would be great to record this.
This one was about the same.
Yeah.
Got to meet a young lady and a gent from Grand Rapids, or so they say.
Yeah.
He was the CEO or marketing or something of many things.
Oh, easy.
Yep.
said he was senior vice president, but then he was bullshitting. So I'm not sure if he was senior vice president of anything.
Well,
Senior vice president of busting balls was more like it.
He
I
was
like him though.
he is good though.
You can tell he's one of those guys that has a few drinks in him. He probably starts busting balls big time. Kind of guy you could have some fun with.
Yes.
Like I'm talking about your sons. Oh no, she said it right the first time. He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot.
Sometimes it's just like that. You just gotta call it like it is. People do dumb things.
And I said, no broken bones in the slab. Take that back. Broken thumb counts.
But he ain't die.
That absolutely counts.
It's just a thumb. Morning.
Morning.
On the way down from the top of Tom's Thumb. Nice hike this morning. Says 4.5 miles. I was probably turning that on about 2/3 of the way in. Yeah, a couple of them, huh?
You gotta just fly like
Couple new
an egg
houses.
in that house.
No.
That's the house that could. Doesn't look like it has solar panels in it, but it should.
I was just gonna say, man, out here especially.
It should. It could power half of this town with the solar panels on that house. Never caught up to Michigan yet, have we?
No.
They must be loaded them down.
I was gonna say they probably rain up out here. They're like, oh, we gotta
They
go.
got a two-tone too, so. Yeah, man, he's talking to me now.
Yeah, downhill usually the thing that gets you.
Guess so,
Thank
man.
you,
I
guys.
should have braced
One.
up. I was lazy this morning.
Yeah, you need to be doing that. Yeah, that's right. I think Mom's
Oh, it is. It's the worst for me. It always is. I've had problems with that knee since I was a teenager, literally.
Yeah. It's which knee? Left, right?
You know, take a couple ibuprofen,
Yep. Couple
put a
of
little ice on it.
little bit of a leave. Just don't take that Tylenol extra strength.
I don't do that. Dominican. I like Trump trying to pronounce it. It's like, dude, why are you doing this? It's Bobby Kennedy's job. You know how you say it? Get your HHS correct. What the fuck are you doing?
That's funny.
There's sometimes Trump has me scratching my head. It's like, dude, what were you thinking?
Sometimes. Many times.
He's entertaining most of the time.
He is.
I find him extremely entertaining.
I always find that he definitely has to dumb it down for the rest of us, huh?
He does. He's way smarter than you like that. But sometimes it's just like, dude, come on, man.
Too much.
Like the monkey video of the Obamas. It's like, dude, come on. People are flipping out. And they said, well, obviously, you didn't see that before it got posted. He's like, yes, I did. I only watched the beginning part, which is the worst part. And then I told him to post it, and it's like, that's some double down and shit right there. People get pissed, well, they'll get over it. Funny shit.
They will. That's why you also gotta remember you can't mix personal with political and all of that stuff. Like,
He does it all the time. Well, here's the thing. It's a pass on that for me because every step of the way they've always made it personal.
right.
It's nothing to do with the job performance or anything else. They just hate that. So, I don't.
Morning.
He gets a lot of corners from me in that regard. It's like, yeah, you know what? All's fair. Payback's a bitch. It's gonna be a little hot when you get to the top. I'm there only about 10th of the way there. Yeah, those roads just hi everybody.
That's what ChatGPT says. Yeah. The best conditions for the time of year.
I go slow on this. Yeah. Thank you. Tell him you told me it's
We see eyes and sheer panic right there.
See, what I tell people is, hey, this is the hardest part. Because it is.
Yeah, if you can get through this beginning part, this elevation.
You clear the second ridge, usually by that time you're there. You know,
Yeah. Morning.
You're gonna be able to get the rest of the way. So a little encouragement would have helped.
Oh, my devices are dying.
Trip and fall.
Yeah, you might slip.
I saw a dude. I was doing the Sonoran Preserve, which is just south of me.
Yeah, up to 303.
And I decided to do the whole loop this one day. I really got like ambitious. Went up to Dixie Peak, the whole bit. Like this guy on a mountain bike said, step aside for him. And he's riding the bike. And all of a sudden, the bike just slides out. He blows the tire and it starts sliding out. And I don't know how he avoided it. There was an entire row of choya. And this guy managed to like wing it to slide. And then he was able to redirect his body towards he missed the choya. So I go over to him like, you all right, man? He's like, yeah, I'm a little skinned up, but I'm okay.
A little.
And I just blew that tire. And I said to the guy, I gotta tell you, I don't know how in the hell you didn't go head first into that choya. He goes, I thought I was, man. I thought I was going. And I said, I don't know how you were able to redirect your body and miss it.
Good morning.
You did. Good morning. So I give you a lot of props for not buying it into that bush because you would have been in a world of hurt.
Yeah, that's something you don't just get up from. Morning. Oh, yeah.
Now we're getting lower, you can start feeling that warmth.
Yeah.
Now it's getting a little warm. Well, I don't usually like to start that late either.
We made it though.
I like going in the summer. I mean, you go out in the summer, it's that hot when you start. Even if you start in the dark, it's 85, 90 degrees out.
Yeah, that's good old Scottsdale, Arizona. Phoenix. We stay hot.
you know?
Yes, sir.
Especially being live on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Some of your followers are going to be like, what's the dude behind you? He's going to shut the hell up.
Nada. You're the one they're tuning in for, not me.
I fill a lot of space, believe me.
I don't know why they would tune in for me.
You're like, hey, bring that guy with you.
I just
again.
exactly.
He talks a lot of shit.
Exactly right.
That's why I thought, you know, what a great idea.
Most of my friends do. That's why we got to make this a thing. We'll start inviting people out, and we'll do it as like a guest spot.
And you can let it be organic. You don't even have to force subjects.
No, not at
Just
all.
kind of take what comes. And especially if you have people you don't know, because then you start learning about them, and then you start realizing you have common interests, or, you know, somebody else run into a meeting, or, you know, tell a lot of stories, and people are interested, man.
Absolutely. Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Almost back down. Got a little ways to go.
Selfie stick gets a workout, man.
Does. They're running too. Get it.
Yeah, I'm not on X or TikTok. I probably should. Especially if I want to start. Like, I was doing a podcast for a while, but then I kind of shelved it because there's so much crap going on in my life. And I was like, if I can't really dedicate myself to it, I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I think one of the most difficult things to any social media or even podcast presence is going to be consistency, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, let's be clear. You don't have to do stuff right now that gets posted right now, right?
True. That's true.
So,
But
let's be clear on
most of
that.
it is current, though. If you want to be
Well,
current,
so
it
yes,
depends on your subject matter.
yes.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that, again, you know,
But yeah,
you do it and then post in an hour or
to your
two.
point, you can do it. Yeah.
Take some
exactly.
time.
Like if you're doing it like every couple of weeks, you're not going to be as current.
And that's why, you know, start with one thing. We like this hike stuff. That'd be a good place to start.
Everybody I pitched that idea to was like, that's a good idea, man. Like, right? I think people would find it interesting. Like, one of the things I always loved about, like, when Bear Grylls would do all that celebrity stuff, and then he'd have, like, the campfire, you know, he'd have Will Ferrell, he'd have, you know, Shaq, you know, he's had Zac Efron, he's had a whole bunch of different people.
Yeah.
But when they kind of settle in for the night and start like having, you know, cooking and having campfire stuff, those were always the most interesting conversations.
And natural, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a wild stretch on who you're rooting for today.
I mean, you can guess 50-50.
Wild guess.
She said 50.
Definitely the Patriots for sure, right?
I'm going to a Patriot house for the game, so.
Are you rooting for them?
I don't have a dog in this fight, but if I'm leaning one way, I'm leaning a little towards the Pats.
Oh,
Just because.
wow.
Just because we're in Arizona, it's hard to be a Seahawk fan.
But if Seattle wins, I won't be upset. I like Sam Darnold.
Yes.
That's a good story.
He'd be a good win.
Well, the Jets drafted him, and then they almost ruined that poor guy. You know, it's like the quarterback version of throwing you to the wolves, where good first round draft picks go to die.
New York.
Your organization is shit from the top down. They're going to get a nice high draft pick this year.
Yes, they are.
That's always a sign that you had a shit season.
I was just gonna.
When you're going to get some good draft picks.
That's how you know you're doing great.
Well, then they bring this guy who's never coached before to the Cardinals. He's a good assistant, but we're bringing this guy in, and then it's like, well, who's going to be your quarterback? You have a choice between overpriced shit and shit.
He said overpriced
Yeah,
shit.
they can't get rid of Kyler Murray. Nobody wants that contract.
No.
It's a bump. It's
No.
terrible.
Just bench him and pay him.
I mean, I couldn't believe.
But make him show up. Like, not to be funny, make him show up. None of this, you run the team, do whatever you want shit. We're going to pay you, but you have to show up.
Instead, they rolled out the Brinks truck. Well, here's $80 million. Are you out of your mind?
Yes, because they are.
It's horseshit.
Because they are. He said he's going.
Brown's taller than that guy.
We need somebody that can see over the offensive line.
You know, I don't understand the drafting. You know, everybody wanted to catch Russell Wilson in a bottle. Russell Wilson is not a guy that you can duplicate. Nobody even thought Russell Wilson was going to be half as good as he was. He was undersized. He had an okay arm.
He ran when he was needed to.
Yeah, good mobility though. That was always it. But the guy turned out to be, in my opinion, Russell Wilson's a Hall of Famer. I mean, considering his body of work,
Yeah.
he's a Hall of Famer. I've seen way lesser quarterbacks in the Hall with him.
Hear that? Russell Wilson. Hall of Famer. Future
Hall of Fame.
future Hall of Famer.
I think he's got the numbers.
You heard it here
He has
first.
the winning percentage. Because a guy like Russ Wilson, as he gets older and loses a few steps, he gets thrown on the scrap heap. You know what's funny about Russ Wilson, though? I have a feeling that he still has some football left in him. He might be a Kurt Warner type guy.
Yeah.
He goes somewhere where he fits and actually performs again. I'm not sure he's done. But
Morning.
he may just decide he doesn't want to do it anymore. That's what happens when you're undersized, you're a little older, and you lose a step, you start becoming a punching bag.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, and then I mean you might as well. I like the whole Michael Jordan thing where you get out when you're on top and you're not dead yet, you know? Not this whole beat myself into the ground just to see what happens next. Get some extra
By the
dollars.
MJ didn't take the baseball break. How many more records he had?
That's what I was talking with somebody the other day, just off the cuff. We were just talking about, hey, how many seasons did Jordan actually play? Right? And at the beginning, wasn't it only like 6?
Yeah, I think he played 11 or 12.
But it ended up being, yeah, a total of like 12.
Yeah, but think about it. You know, when people want to start this argument, LeBron James, that's like
Ah, no,
LeBron James isn't better
Not
than
even
at
close.
least, at least 10 of the guys who played in that era.
not even close.
Kobe Bryant was better than LeBron James.
Yes. And he still wasn't as good as Jordan. And Jordan would actually contest that he was the closest one.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Jordan on that.
But if you look at both of those individuals, Mr. Mamba and then Mr. Jordan,
Yeah.
the work ethic, it wasn't basketball, you know? It was about being the absolute best that they could be. Not even the best on the court, the best that they could be, and that's when things get different. When you're the absolute best you can be, and you don't even worry about anybody else,
You know what made Michael Jordan
Man.
great? Before he ran a single play in practice, he shot 100 foul shots every day. Bird did the same thing. He just shot free throws at the beginning. And because he knew he was going to go to the line a lot. It was a big part of his game.
that's
you know?
it, yeah.
Well, the other thing too, LeBron James came out with this nonsense about, oh, Jordan couldn't play 82 games in this year. It's like,
He doesn't need to.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're a flopping pussy. If anybody breathes on you, you fall down like you got kicked in the face. Plus, this whole waltzing through the lane fast break thing,
We can tighten it.
you wouldn't have gotten away with any of that shit.
Yeah.
Like I was watching this
The
thing
game's very different.
I was watching this thing on the Niners, and they were showing like Lonnie Lott, like launching at guys, throwing guys, and saying he was intimidating. I'm like, yeah, he also wouldn't be able to finish a game if he played today. Because they don't allow any of that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And like you look what the Detroit Pistons did to Jordan. The first year he got the Bulls in for playoffs.
Why do you think, I was going to say, why do you think they went after Dennis Rodman?
Yeah. They manhandled Jordan. Manhandled him. He didn't whine. He didn't complain to the refs. You know what he did?
And commission. He fixed it.
Hit the weight room in the offseason. He bulked himself up. They faced the same Pistons a year later, and he pounded them to death.
You could see the difference in his size.
Absolutely. He thanked them. He said, I want to thank them for roughing me up last year. They taught me that I have to be tougher to play this game. If Michael Jordan played in today's NBA, he'd score 60 points a fucking game.
Yeah.
Because nobody would stop him.
They couldn't get near him.
They couldn't cover him to begin with. They certainly wouldn't be able to cover him in this era.
Man, jumping from the three-point line.
So LeBron wants to try to bulk himself. Oh, I'm the greatest. You're not the greatest in any time.
You're the most tenured. We'll give it to you.
You have had a great career. You definitely belong in the conversation. I mean, some of the things he did earlier in his career, he single-handedly willed Cleveland to win that championship, the first one. But when you look at some of the great players, and it's like, yeah, you know why they scored so many points too, or so little points? Because they played defense.
Yeah.
I find today's NBA to be completely unwatchable.
You know who I think would have done really well had they not suffered some injuries? Just in the, I'm going to throw him in the realm of Michael Jordan. My boy Anthony Hardaway.
He's a good player.
Oh, man.
What a good player.
He was an absolutely stunning basketball player.
He was a different style though. He was very smooth.
Yes. He was almost like Scottie Pippen and Jordan kind of mushed together a little bit.
Actually, a really good comparison,
Maybe not as good to get, but together.
I had a Scottie Pippen guy who it took him a while. I see him at like house parties, like
Scottie was the man.
He's a brother-in-law, one of my friends, and he's been arguing the Scottie Pippen thing forever. All this crap about it wasn't for Jordan. He goes, it's bullshit. Scottie Pippen was a great player, and then he started laying some stuff out for me, and then I started paying more attention, and I was like, you know what, man? You're absolutely right. He did belong in the conversation. He does still belong in the top 50 players.
Oh,
Scottie Pippen was a great player in his own right. And if you look at any great player, there's usually one or two other great players around him. Like you look at Bird. Bird had some great talent around him. That was a great team. There was always somebody else that you could get the ball to that could score or that, play defense. And, Magic Johnson, Magic Johnson put that to bed. He got up. He was at some kind of gathering. He got up and he's like, listen, man. He's like, LeBron, I love you. I'm gonna put this one to bed. MJ was the greatest. There is no discussion.
That's it.
None. He goes, he was the greatest of all time. Now you look at Magic Johnson. He was the tallest point guard, I think, in the history of the game. But where people forget about him in his rookie season, Jabbar got injured right before the finals. Magic played center, and he did a hell of a job. They were overmatched, but he played a hell of a series at center. And I got the benefit of seeing him play live a couple of times.
We're all done.
Hey, man.
That was fun.
That was fun. A lot of trail talking going on. But, like you think about it, the variety of topics you cover. You end up talking sports, right? But for me, Magic Johnson, just watching him play, what he was the best at, and this is the thing people missed about him,